I began every hardcore 100 days by chopping down some wood because I needed cobblestone to get tools, which I always go for the perfect amount, 27. After doing a couple of some good cuts, I get some melons for food. Yummy. That's simply it. As you can see, you can tell what day it is by looking in the top right of the screen. Then we get some good old classic action in the midst. Joy, the fight scene. After I finished raiding the pillager outpost, I immediately went over to the iron golem to get myself some iron. I dug it down 2 blocks, that way just in case the golem can kill me. And after finishing killing off this pillager, I was in the home stretch of getting out. Immediately, I went over to the ruined portal I saw and raided it just to see what it had. Maybe, hopefully, golden apple, but sadly, it did not. And after examining my inventory some more, I just continued checking out the spawn location. And I eventually saw a village. However, I needed to go caving. So I dug straight down into a cave and found a mob spawner, which I quickly looted, taking whatever was useful and leaving whatever was useless to me. Then I spent the rest of day one just getting diamonds because I wanted full diamond armor. And after fighting some more mobs, by having a great old time, I eventually then my shield broke. I got down to 1 heart, which sucked, but because of how awesome I am, I survived. Then I made up myself a diamond pickaxe and a diamond sword. Or well, I also made up my diamond armor since I spent the rest of the time getting everything else I needed. Sorry for the mistakes on some of the things that happened. This is all voiceover, so this was recorded after I changed to a new computer. So then I immediately began getting some obsidian, and then I marked out where my starter base would be. And after careful consideration, the starter base was complete. It looked beautiful. As you can tell, I took in a lot of inspiration, to make sure the cobblestone was a 3 by 3. making sure it had detail. Like, look at those corners. Then I just started chilling. I made up myself a chest and some sticks and started stashing away a lot of my junk and valuables. Not all junk, but mostly junk. Then I threw away a bow because it was almost broken. Hopefully, if I was smart. There we go. Then I began smelting my gold and iron. Because that's what everyone needs, gold and iron. Then I lit my nether portal and accidentally exited out of the game. Great going, Zach. I'm so good at this game. And then I decided just to keep on wandering around because that's what every great YouTuber without a plan that does. Just run around. I'm so smart. I immediately began scouting out what I wanted to do next, which apparently was just standing there. Oh, right, I forgot. I was marking down my notes for this recording. Then I immediately started getting wood, because that's what everyone needs. And then I replanted. Okay, why did I do that? I don't know why I replanted that leaf litter. I don't know. But what I did know is I needed wood, and lots of it. Now, after current Zach is right now very confused why I left in so much tree cutting. Parkour 200. Oh, right. I found a cave. A huge one. Now, don't get me wrong, the caves I normally find are average, but who am I to judge? Then I looked at my beautiful base. Because I love wasting time. I promise 200 days will be much better than this. I made oak planks because I hate carrying so much stripped oak when it's not needed. I'm realizing something new. I need to honestly just edit and do voiceovers while making recording the 100 days because this is painful to do. I am so sorry. But the show must go on. After just jump I got very confused. Oh man, I'm so good at this game. Did you see that water bucket clutch? It was so clutch. Even Dream would be jealous. And yep, I'm just going to let my stupidity speak for itself. Enjoy some tree mining. See that? It's something brand new. It's trading for stats. I mean emeralds. Why did I say sits? Now, I started enchanting because I needed I needed everything I could possibly get to survive the Nether. Because sadly, I did not have Jack Black by my side. But the good news is I finally got myself full prop 4 armor. Because villagers are the key to life. By the way, for 200 days and going forward, you will be able to see the unedited videos. And now we are going to the Nether, which a wandering trader came over here. After trading some excessively large gold ingots, don't ask me why. This texture pack is strange. I began killing the blazes to get blaze rods. And after taking a while, because as you can tell, this took a little bit. When I say it took a little bit, it took a little bit. Then I started killing some Endermen because I realized that I should just immediately cut to my Bastion upgrade. Okay, great job editing, Zach. This is great. I suck at editing. I need to teach myself how to properly edit because what is this? And this is great content though. Killing some piglin brutes and just slowly making my way down. This could have easily been a really fun scene to do, but instead it's a sped up like it's going to do me any good. Anyways, after killing some more piglin brutes and then killing some more piglin brutes, I'm going to honestly give up on doing captions right now. There's no point anymore. You know what? There will be chapters and then eventually in 200 days, and maybe eventually I'll add in the captions back to 100 days. But for now, we're just going to do everything my own way. And now, after scouting out, I was looking for the magma cube spawner. I'm going to absolutely be watching tutorial videos on how to make these. After the game had a lag spike, I promise my FPS isn't bad. I continued. I mined the gold and looked, hopefully, after killing a couple more. Because as you can tell, there's a lot. I got a netherite upgrading template and a netherite ingot, which is going to be super helpful because I don't feel like coming back here. Oh my. Okay. And now I immediately realized that I needed it to escape. which after falling into the lava because of a magma cube and freaking out, I just kept on. I finally got out of the bastion because I realized showing my me being stupid, I would somehow die. Then I immediately started trading again to get more ender pearls with my excessively large gold ingots. Just, yeah, as you can tell, I was just waiting to get everything. It was more the matter of fact that I was just waiting. I'm starting to notice maybe this is the reason why these videos take a while to do, because they don't just immediately wait a couple days to do a voiceover. They film it while they're recording. After getting back home, I immediately started traveling to the stronghold because, well, I needed to kill the dragon. Honestly, I was losing my mind without having any shulker boxes or an elytra. I knew that this 100 days would probably go on a lot longer without it, and I would probably cry buckets of tears. And yeah, enjoy the little adventuring time music. And after traveling for a little bit, I finally found where the stronghold was, which it was inside the mycelium island biome. And after finding the portal room, started counting how many eyes of enders I needed, which was 10. Yeah, I placed it all down. I savored each one. So, eating another golden carrot, I entered the end. which instead of talking through it, acting like I'm getting ready to do a whole documentary about the Ender Dragon, I'm just going to let the fight music play again because I'm tired of talking. After killing the dragon, I immediately began trying to get the dragon egg by angering a Enderman because I accidentally left that. And I was not planning to die to a Enderman this time around. It has happened before while recording one of these videos. After doing it swiftly, I went ahead, mined down, got myself the dragon egg. And yeah, I was very happy because I normally never get the dragon egg in these hardcore series. They normally just end off. And by the way, if you've already been watching to the halfway point about, thank you so much. I just want to ask you real quick, please like and subscribe. Comment what other type of videos after building up. So ready to continue, I immediately grabbed out a ender pearl and entered the reign of the outer end islands, which again, I got more music for you guys because I don't feel like showing talking over me doing the end fight. I meant not end fight, rating. Rating. I don't want to do more rating talking. Enjoy. After wrapping up all of my end at work, I began making a cobblestone generator because for my base build, I wanted a very good cobblestone generator. So I began figuring out everything, which I think it came out good. Please don't tell me it. Just cut. This is like watching a movie. All right, this was I basically made it where my mouse just auto clips for me. It's not using any like downloaded software. I just put my microphone onto my left click and held it down. And then I began building up my tower, which, as you can tell, went pretty good. I got the walls in. Of course, that footage got corrupted because why wouldn't it, honestly? Everything just corrupts. It's never fine. My sadness. But this tower build it's the one that you see inside the thumbnail. I was basically going for a pillager outpost. I will have to update it a little bit. For example, I needed vines for mossy cobblestone and stone bricks. But for the most part, everything went well. I think for 200 days, I'm going to make custom music. But if you want to see the instrumental, it will all be new music. I think I might custom make everything just that way I don't need to deal with copyright stuff. A good old sleep. But I was making very good progress for it only being 45 days. Then I waited for my stone to smelt. Just some more fine mining. Yeah, but very peaceful. Well, that's weird. Anyways, as you can tell, I recorded this like in December of last year, so I'm just happy to be getting this done. Do some more. Then I began working on a nice little sheep farm. By the way, now that we're approaching the end mark of the video, I just want to say sorry for how scuffed it is.
And why
I
did
should
I
have done
pause the
it. I
game?
was switching computers. It should have been done in a more timely manner. But
Hold on.
but I have a 3-year project I've been working on releasing probably either next week or the middle of February, which hopefully will all be good to go. So yeah, if anyone has any suggestions about how to make 100 days of videos better or any video links, I would greatly appreciate it. This was not fun to do. All right, so this is when I've started preparing myself to get more beds. Because if you're wondering, leading sheep sucks. However, boating sheep, that's all right. But yeah, it's all just, kill a couple pillagers, keep on moving the sheep. And then I realized I screwed up the whole redstone because of the video. I do have to say, now because of Happy Gas and leading boats, it's a lot better just to do it, but leading animals, I hate with every bone in my body. But yeah, it feels great to be getting this video out. I'm editing this, doing the voiceover, doing the very small music touch ups, which it won't be all music, as you can tell. It's been very quiet some points because I just want to be done with this. Then I began working on a kelp farm by just standing there. There we go. Because who wouldn't want to do this? Because I need bone meal. And yeah, I'm going to be, before I release 200 days, which will probably be inside a month or two, I'm going to be finding out how to properly make one of these. This sucks so much. But yeah, after a nice, I swear I don't know what I was doing while editing this. Maybe because I had to edit the whole thing in one night, but nah, that would never harm it. And after grabbing some more cobblestone, okay, I'm getting. Now, I've soon finished the kelp farm. I just decided that then a pillager patrol, which, as you know, if I could take on a outpost with no armor, this was no problem. Which Minecraft PvP is very strange. Just jump up and hit. I just wanted to use a crossbow. See, I'm so good. I'm just so good at this game. PvP wise, I suck. Redstone, I suck. Boat racing, I suck. But killing pillagers, I can do all day. And then I needed more glass. I cut soon, right? When's the cut? You know what? You guys are going to watch me mine sand. This is peak gameplay. There we go. Then, Somehow, for some reason, I lost the footage to me making a chicken farm, which doesn't even work. Am I rude? So then I found myself a trial chamber. I know, guys, you guys get to see something very exciting. I'm just going to let this play how it is. If this ends up turning really boring, then just enjoy it. And after finishing the fight, I just raided my loot. Which I gotta admit, Charles Chambers, from what I don't know whether or not I struggled in this or not. I think it went well. Or actually pretty easy now. And this is me trying to get out by getting poisoned. This is me realizing if I hit the wall, I would have basically immediately died. So, I sleep and then I get the Windburst advancements. You know, who needs rockets? Well, I do. And then I created myself a little memorial thing for surviving 100 days. This will be something that appears on the mountain every 100 days, and it's basically a memorial celebrating that I survived that long, which I think will be a very nice touch. Now, normally we would have better music, better gameplay, a better player, a better person, but you know, someone who doesn't get into his boat. But I do have to say, I really like how this came out. Or, well, you can't see the finished product yet, but you will. But yeah. Oh, this was me getting moss because I didn't want it to break, you know. I think I searched up how to make a moss farm, then realized it's too expensive right now. But I was more just freestyling it just because each thing should be small, yet look decent. They turned out pretty nice. I mean, is it the best memorial? No. Does it satisfy long hours of achievements? Kind of. Did I want to get more done at these 100 days? Yeah, I would have loved to fight the Ender Dragon. Not Ender Dragon, the Wither, the Elder Guardian, Ancient City. What else is there to do in this game? The end update, maybe? Oh, right. That's the one thing we won't update. But we'll give you a new flower. I will be making a update ideas tier list thing. And then, as the final thing for the last 3 days, I decided that we would fight. Not fight, go bed mining. Enjoy the time lapse. I'm just going to let the music continue, but this is me continuing to work on day 100. Did hopefully that the netherite armor was included inside the base thing. That spike, but this is just me doing some final touchings on everything inside the world while I mentally prepare myself, realizing how much of a pain it was going to be to talk over all of this. There's a very good chance 200 days is going to be like 15 minutes. I'm not joking by that, by the way. If you're wondering how long this video took to record, it only took a good 22 hours. I know some hardcore YouTubers going to be like, psst, that's baby time. But for someone who never edited for a long time, this was a huge moment for me. And you know what? The tower looks nice, so I might just keep it the way it is and change the rooftop, add some new stuff. Because I do know I do want to get a villager trading hall in 200 days. I want to do so much more than that I just didn't get to do. Like, here's me flying around. Not really flying, I ran out of rockets. As you can see, you can just bounce up and down to keep momentum. I'm just giving you guys a nice little 100-day tour because as I look around and cry, I survived 100 days in hardcore Minecraft. Goodbye. Now, originally, that was where the video was supposed to end. That's where my recording was done. This has taken way too long to do. I've spent so long on this video that, which it probably honestly will just do 10 views. So, there will be a no voiceover recording of each video. So please just watch that instead. It's going to have custom music, custom soundtracks. It will be the same editing style, but 200 days will be brand new, fresh, unique. I know I want to do some prison videos. I want to do some SMP videos. I might do a life steal and donut SMP video. But yeah, I'm just tired. I hope you all understand. I'm so sorry for all of the audio being cut out. It's just switching computers and trying to get 22 hours of footage does not go well. I've been staying up till 2 a.m. countless nights just trying to get this all done. So thank you all for watching. It's been an honor making this video, but it will be an honor never having to do this recording style again. Good night, everyone.